I mean, you gotta love PS2, honestly. I feel like this is a very neutral stage for both players. Of course, I feel like Krugbo already going for the crown, gonna be looking for that a lot. Just a move that really, you know, sets the tone for this match. Not only is the super armor just gonna go through a lot of moves, but it's just really good for spacing, really good for zoning. But not a lot of zoning we're seeing right now as Mr. Mugs gets a very hefty lead, 85%.
Yeah, this is going to be a matchup of the weird zoning tools, to be honest here, Jelly, because we've been seeing, we saw some of the Mecha Koopa a little earlier, some of Cannonball, and then from King K. Rool, you're going to get all of the crown, all of the blunderbuss, 4 days, but the spin out just over that earlier blunderbuss. Yo, the Mecha Koopa stopped right in front of the reflect. It's like, that's my little PogChamp, dude.
Yeah, literally GOAT. Actually, we love Mecha Koopa. But yeah, I mean, we're talking about a lot. Really good up smash right there from Mr. Mugs, getting that first stock. And I feel like that's going to be very, very important for Mr. Mugs because against a character like King K. Rool, who really feeds off of getting a very, very big lead, just to kind of zone you out, be able to put you in positions where you're going to get trapped a lot. Mr. Mugs with this lead has a little bit more leeway, gets that dash attack off. Interesting. I'm surprised he didn't go for an up tilt, maybe an up smash. Gets a forward air nonetheless and takes that first stock. Still even percent. Remember, this is K. Rool. He's going to live for a long time despite the kill power that Bowser Jr., in this case Ludwig, has.
Ooh, great. Ooh. Super solid stuff. Going for the extra back air as well to try and finish off that combo. But all that Mr. Muggs needs is to set up into something like an up throw, something that could finish off something big. Going for another forward air. Oh, no dice.
Still alive. Still alive. Krugbo actually playing very aggressive. I was talking about, you know, King K. Rool benefiting off of a very patient playstyle, but Krugbo seemed to make, you know, all this aggression, all this approaching very, very well. I don't think Mr. Muggs is expecting this back throw. Gonna take the stock right there. Krugbo making this comeback. Was at a deficit initially, but right now Krugbo with the lead. We're gonna see him take even more percentage. Good extra damage.
Yeah, I like how Krugbo is like really acknowledging the threat range that Mr. Muggs likes to be in. Like everything about Junior's combo game is a lot of it just ends up being vertical because you want to convert into up airs into these crazy like up throw combos, right? But Krugbo is keeping everything on the east and west. Like you're gonna have to contest with crown, with forward air, with all of these tools. Finally, Mr. Muggs gets a chance to close out the stop. He missed the forward air, and then the up smash out of shield. Perfect awareness from Krugbo. Typically, you're going for a more your more consistent out of shield options to cover both sides, and K. Rool can do that in spades with neutral air. But if you see the things hit your shield high, especially in a metagame where cross-ups are so affluent, go throwing out that up smash when you know and you see the punish. Like great situational awareness from Krugbo to take that game one.
Yeah, and you were talking about before how Krugbo was really forcing Mr. Muggs to play more horizontal game, despite, you know, Bowser Jr. having a really, really good side B in that clown cart. Allows you to approach, has a little bit of armor as well, so if you want to get in, you can. Krugbo was able to play around that very, very well, and that's how he was able to take so much damage, so much, and initially, really, getting that game was just him being able to condition Muggs so much to the point where he could even play the vertical game because King K. Rool also has a lot of solid options to anti-air, has the up air, even that up smash you saw with the catching that cross-up. And so we could maybe see a comeback, just a run back on PS2, but it really depends on what Muggs feels about that.
Yeah, getting a little bit of coaching allowed here at the Arcadian because we're trying to get the best out of our players. But consider like what you were saying earlier, Jelly, like, oh man, Bowser Jr. does have a lot of really solid horizontal options, like with that clown cart, and sure, that is an excellent tool in Bowser Jr.'s kit, but I would, as a big body like K. Rool, I would much rather deal with Muggs putting himself into the ride or die position of the side B rather than try and see him play neutral and play a long disadvantage thing. Like, I'm not trying to mess with that. I'm instead just trying to keep everything in front of me.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the thing is with how Muggs is playing right now is that he's throwing out a lot of his, you know, Mecha Koopa, even his you know, his Cannonball, and all of it's just being negated by Crown. Crown just plays such a big role in destroying a lot of Mr. Muggs' projectiles. And we were talking about it earlier in this, like at the start of the game, where Mr. Muggs and Krugbo both have really, really interesting projectiles. The down smash actually connecting. No match for Mr. Muggs right there.
Yeah, you take it.
Yeah, back to what I was saying though, these projectiles are just getting absolutely negated by Krugbo's crown, and I think that's just been really tough for Mr. Muggs. Not really know how to deal with it.
Oh, the buffer air dodge out of that attempted mix-up opportunity from Mr. Muggs, though. He's trying to find this finisher, and the hammer is not going to land yet again. And Mr. Muggs just behind the 8-ball when it comes to all of this damage. K-Rool having all of the answers that Krugbo needs because he's limiting the situations. He's making a very simplified game state, forcing Mr. Muggs to find these answers. The spot dodge as well, so well timed from Krugbo.
This defensive play from Krugbo is so strong, and Mr. Muggs really isn't able to approach. Not only that, not get any hits off, because you know Mr. Muggs or Bowser Jr. in general has really strong. What a tech, by the way, has really strong moves, straight hits, really, that are able to take stocks off of heavies like these. And speaking of hits, straight hits, that returning crown into the upper, such a good confirm. And Krugbo's been hitting a lot of his confirms today. He's been on fire.
Yeah, if there's anything from Mr. Muggs, I mean, there's a great start with the up smash out of shield, but you need to put K-Rool into these checkmate situations. And while you're not finding a ton of grabs, what you have been finding is edge guard opportunities, ways to force Krugbo off stage, finish the food here without needing to, and it doesn't do it there. He's looking for too much off stage rather than just like, all right, I'm going to hang on the ledge, drop zone back air, and doing that 4 or 5 times until you take the stock.
It's crazy how you mentioned that Mr. Muggs needs to find more off stage, because especially in Arcadian and just in general, a lot of people really struggle. That's a big problem that they have in this game, is that they struggle to find options, they struggle to find opportunities to get edge guards. So the fact that you're saying that Mr. Muggs is going out a little bit too much shows that he's overextending and playing a lot more unsafe than I think he should be.
Oh, he needs to do it more. You need to, again, going for these like these ejects. That's the word. He's going for ejects off the stage to try and set up for something big. When K-Rool, his main weakness is the fact that, like, yeah, the propeller is a hitbox, but nothing else is. And you're surrendering so much of that advantage against a very big body, a very heavy Croc with a very strong head.